Today's gonna be my last day on the Escudilla, and then I'll put all these days together, and it'll be a mixed match of springs and a few sheds and some bulls. I came up on the Terry Flat area today to check out a few springs. First time I ever seen this one with no water in it. You could drive right to it. It's kind of on the southish side of Terry Flats towards New Tragroso, Alpine, the highway. It's got a little water, but it's just rain. We got a good rain yesterday. And there's no water in the spring for once that I've seen. It's right off a little road. But finally we got a good rain yesterday, and today we're supposed to get some. It's already cloudy. I'm gonna go check out this other spring where bulls usually hang out. It's not too far of a walk. And see if there's any water in that one. Come here. Stay. 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 Come on, Lupin. That mama bear is gonna be mad. We can't chase cubs. Come on, stay close. Let him go. You just went from one tree to another, buddy. Go down there, cub. Well, that was fun. I saw that bear right in front of me. I didn't see the little cubs yet. I'm like, Lupin, stay. He listened, did good. And the bear took off. I already had my equipment out, so I kind of followed it thinking it would run down the hill and I could catch it on the other side. And then I saw it coming back towards me. So I set up and got the bear. It was so close and I was using my equipment, it's hard to tell if I got any good footage or if it's going to be blurry, but a decent sized bear. It wasn't big or anything huge. And then the two little cubs come, and that's when Lupin chases it. Not very far. He ran at it for about 10, 15 feet. Then he turned around when I told him to, but the cubs were treed because Lupin chased after them. So then I filmed the cubs for a little while, and they were yelling and mad, and I didn't want to bother them too long. One came down and ran and climbed up the tree with his brother. It was fun. And then we left. And Lupin he needs to do better. He's not used to seeing little bears. Our bears are hard anyways because they're not used. I mean, elk, he doesn't chase. A whitetail, he waited until they're like 5 feet away the other day, 10 feet, and chased them. And the bear cubs were just too interesting for him. But he listened and he came back. He didn't just go take off chasing. And he left them alone when I told him to, which is good. But that was fun. And some nice bulls too. There's a pretty good sized herd of bulls. I just put all my equipment away because I don't think I'm seeing anything else, and it's thundering and I'm heading back to the truck. I wanted to go check one more bench, but I think I'm gonna get rained out. I'll just show you some views. Profanity Ridge. See the tower way out there, right? I got one video, I went all across the top of that Escudilla. I mean, I went everywhere. Just saw bulls, no sheds. Some good rain right there. We need it. So I'm just off Terry Flat Loop today, and that's where I saw those bears and those bulls. There's looking down in the open Terry Flat area. I do see water down there. One section that has water. And it's raining right now. I've been on an Explore Escudilla kick a lot this summer. This is my 6th day up here, maybe 5th, I don't know. Mainly on the south side and up on top, not on Terry Flats at all. Today I'm kind of on the east side. And we'll just keep exploring. I got lots of different pictures. I started at the end of June with up on top and saw a lot of bulls. We've been getting a little bit of rain, so it might just barely be starting to green up. And it's late July. That's terrible. It's still dry, but at least we're getting rain now. Monsoons have semi-kicked in. They're always hit and miss because they're thunderstorms. My ranch is still very brown, and my cows need lots of protein. And I'm still buying protein tubs clear into July. It's terrible. So I did notice a lot of cow sign like moo cows, so someone's running cows. There's water in this little creek, Coyote Creek, I think it's called. And we'll hit this side. I figured this is the creek that's usually always running, so I thought we might find more stuff on this side. So it's not Coyote Creek. I got it mixed up. That's the other side of Escudilla. This is Bob Thompson and Stone Creek area. It's definitely running. Like I said, this is usually always running up high. Big rock overhang, kind of neat. Right by the creek. Not very far from the creek, but there's water right here. And Escudilla's got these little slot canyons that just show up out of nowhere. And cliffs and little overhangs. They're kind of neat. I found another one of these. I want to go explore more. They're not very big or deep, but they're cool. Another little spring that's running. I mean, Escudilla just has little springs all over it. It runs for about, I don't know, 20, 30 yards. So that same spring has like 3 little spots where it's coming out. There, right where all those ferns are on the other side where I first found it. running a little better right there where Lupin's at. I never had much success finding sheds in this part of Escudilla, so I came here once a long time ago and still not finding any. Now over there on Turner Peak, I find sheds. I think that's where all the bulls go. Couple of old sheds right there, right there. Shed. Oh, pretty chalky. This one's all chalky. They're matched, but yeah, look at that. Pretty old, beat up. But still, they're sheds. I'll take them. There's Luna Lake and Alpine down below me. I'm on top of the bridge now. Headed back down eventually. Now I'm on the south facing side. Little creeks below me. Long ways back to the truck because I went up and over the ridge. So I'll work my way around this. I kind of wanted to go to the top of that Bob Johnson Creek and walk back to the truck. And I found sheds on the other side. This is the side I would usually find sheds on, but it's been a weird year with sheds. No snow, so we'll see. Here's kind of the headwaters of Bob Thompson Creek, which will turn into Stone Creek. A little bit of water. It's the same creek I crossed on the way here. I'm gonna just follow it back. A couple sheds, one mule deer, and that's it. And some springs. I like waterfalls. A little waterfall. Not very big. So cool. There's a little, not really waterfall, but almost a waterfall. Slide rock. So this is the most cows I've ever seen in this area. Some salt licks. A lot of cows. Found a horny toad. I have seen them shoot blood out of their eyes only a few times out of all the ones I've caught. He's puffed up right now, being defensive. I'll put him back. This is a spring I'm thinking of using during my deer hunt. It's a little bit bigger. It runs for a little ways. And no one's been here in a while because there's two sheds sitting there. So my second spring's good. Picked up a couple of sheds from this here. I just heard thunder. I may start heading out. I went way up. There's quite a few springs on the north side, and I thought I may have found another one, but it wasn't a spring. So even though I climbed a long ways up Escudilla, no more sheds, no more springs. I better head out. It's getting toward the afternoon, and hopefully get a lot of rain. So I think down, I can't even see the bottom of this. There's going to be water. I'll find a way down. I bet there's water down there. That's my guess. I could see water over there, I think. Bear. And some deer down here too. Some small deer and some elk. That's a problem. It's like 20 feet down. If this is running good, it'll be a cool waterfall. I'll come check it out in the spring. There's lots of water down in this little canyon. It's almost like a little slot canyon. I'd have to hike up it to get down in there. That's kind of the start of that little slot canyon. I want to come back and go in it just for fun. And you got water running the whole way through it. So there's lots of water right here. There's barely enough water for Lupin to get a little drink. It is not dry, but almost dry. Wow. I've never seen it like this. Usually there's a nice pool of water right there. So there's water here, and I bet they could get a drink. Not easy, but there's a few little footprints. I try to dig it out a little bit to make a little hole, but there's not much water here. All right, let's go check number 2. So this is one of my favorite little springs too. Super dry here, still does have water. If I worked on it, it'd have more. And it's on a bench, it's not down in a valley. A huge oak bench. So elk and deer could get water without going all the way down. They like this little spring. And the spring's not on onyx. I haven't looked at the old forest maps. They have more springs. It could be on there, but it's not on onyx anyways. We have a bunch of little babies they're worried about. So they came over here. See if we can find any of their babies. Oh, I see some over there. Oh, there's a little guy. They're fast. Lupin, we're not going to eat them. Come on. Those are some tough mamas. They were attacking Lupin to protect their babies. Lupin did not eat them. That's good. Well, here's day 2. 2 days in a row I'm going up Escudilla Trail. I want to try to get better footage and look at those bulls. Saw a bunch of them yesterday. 35, 45, 4 groups. Got 2 different groups on camera yesterday, but not great, so I was going to try again. Somebody beat me on the trail today. Yesterday I showed up like at 7 or 8 and nobody was on the trail. Today I got here at 5 something and someone's on the trail. Alright, now I'm in some of my favorite part of the trail where all these big aspen are. It's beautiful in the fall. It's my favorite spot to come in the fall. Around here anyways. I've only seen that one group of bulls and there's some cows and babies that ran up behind them. I'm clearing the very edge of the wilderness. I've never quite been this far. I usually just go to the bowl and up and around the bowl. But I'm way on the edge. I was hoping maybe there'd be some sheds, but it's so high up, I doubt it. But there's no snow last year, so I thought just maybe. But I doubt very many people come in here. It's really hard to get to because of all the fallen timber. And it's way on the far side of the Escudilla wilderness. Nice views though. This is a view I usually don't see much of because usually I'm not looking this way. Kind of a northwest side of Escudilla. There's flat top. I can see Springville from my ranch from here. That little tank down here is usually empty, but usually there's some water right in this little valley, but I don't think there is any. There's no green grass. Way too dry. So there's no water this year up here for the elk. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing as many as I usually see, but they're still in here. They just have to water way down and then work their way back up. Bummer. No water. I'm back on the trail. I'll head to the truck, go home, and put together this video. I don't know if somebody added this or I just never noticed it. I walked under. It's like a little wood cutout of a bear. Maybe there's something on the other side. Oh, I see where it is. It's in remembrance of the last grizzly bear in Arizona killed on Escudilla. Old Bigfoot. Somebody put it up here, I guess. If you don't know the story of the last grizzly bear in Arizona, it's interesting. Look it up and read it. Old Bigfoot. My guess is that sign's probably been there for a long time, but I'm always looking down and not looking up above me. But I noticed it this time. Last week was so hot that I never got out. 90s is too hot for me anyways. I'm a wuss now. I used to frame in the Arizona heat in the valley, but I stayed home because it was too hot. Today I'm on Baldi Trail. No, scratch that. I went to Baldi Trail and I got some video I may put on with this one. I'm on Escudilla Trail and drove the road and I saw a little tiny bobcat. Saw 2 bobcats recently. It's crazy. I hardly ever see them. Some turkeys, and on the trail right towards the beginning I ran into 3 decent looking bulls. It's hard to tell how big they are this time of year, but they had horns. I mean, I've seen lots of little tiny guys that have hardly anything, but they had some decent horns growing. But my idea is to go way back in here and see if I can find some sheds, or at least get videos of some bulls. I missed those ones. They saw me first. I love the beginning of this trail with all the aspens. It's really pretty. But I'm about ready to do the switchbacks and head up towards the big meadow. Lupin's very happy to get out again. I tricked him yesterday. We loaded in the truck and got all ready to go, but then I never ended up going because of car problems. Really pretty view up here. A few clouds. We had a little bit of rain yesterday. Hopefully we get more today. It's still so dry. There's some clouds. Terry Flat down there. There's the tower. You can barely see it. I like these big fluffy clouds. I mean, maybe rain. There's Baldi and Greenspeak area. My dad said they'd close that area. The trails are closed and the forest is closed over there. Too dry. Again, I got spotted, but there's about 20 bulls laying right there in that little meadow in front of me. This is one spot. I always see them this time of year. Hopefully in the next spot I won't spook them. Too bad. They didn't. At first I thought they were cows, so they're little bulls. I saw first, and the ones that ran, I saw some bigger ones. I just sat down and glassed the bull and didn't see anything. I got up and there was another 50 yards away from me, but I scared him. Here's another bull. There's always bulls up in this area. I love it. I really seen a herd of 50 to 80 bulls in this area once. So many. But I already scared that one too. I'll see if I could catch him on the hillside. I just heard a bugle, which is very odd for this time of year. Better be. Well, I've probably seen, that was 9, I think. And there's about 15 in that other group, 15, 20, I don't know. They were going fast. There's still a lot of bulls, and there's more groups in there. If they all group together, that's when there's giant herds of them. Like I said, always in this area. I'll show you this big bull. Well, I'm not going to find any sheds unless I quit glassing elk, so I'll put this stuff away and just go hike. Who's bugling? Okay, nice ones. See if I can get them in here better. Well, more nice bulls. I'm up to probably between 30 and 40 bulls at least. I've seen 3 different groups. I'm gonna head out. I wanted to go farther in, but I have family in town I need to go